Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Tam Mizzle. You're watching my channel Mizzle 14, and I'm back doing a review of MTV Catfish, Season 8, Episode 31, Tam and Jemena. I just wanted to say that I appreciate everyone who has been stopping by and viewing my Catfish videos. It has been my number one most popular review show on my channel, so I appreciate the love, the comments, the support, the liking, the subscribing. I appreciate every one of y'all. Y'all don't know me how much it's to me to get the support of this catfish videos. Alright, so let's jump right into it. So we get Tam and Jemena. Tam is 27 years old, living in Houston, Texas, and she met a girl named Jemena in Plenty of Fish. POF is a social dating app. And over 2 years ago, so they had been talking back and forth and doing numerous exchange. And to the point is they have been talking for a while and they changed numbers, and I guess when they changed numbers at the time, Tam number has been like, phone has been like crazy messed up, so she been texting an app, do a text app, and I guess Jemena was not liking that. Jemena was like, what's going on, what is this is a fake thing, it's this, F that, let's FaceTime, I said, this is the first time a catfish want to FaceTime. Usually the people who talking to someone when they FaceTime a catfish and they dodge it, so the catfish said, no, let's FaceTime. Now, when that time that happened, when she FaceTime, Tam declined the call. So neither Cammy said, what's going on? I said the same thing. I said, girl, that was your chance to even find out if she was real or not. But she declined it. And then she said sorry and everything. But she attempted to FaceTime Jemena, and Jemena was not responding to the FaceTimes and stuff like that. So she was like, okay. So if you were that serious, you would respond back. Okay, girl. So they been talking, and then after a while, she got phone fixes and all that stuff. So they had been talking on the phone for hours, everything. So when they was trying to meet up and stuff, she always been ghosting her, and Tam was not liking that. Tam said, "You know what? She keep ghosting me. I don't like this craziness. She keeps stilling me up." So she had been stopped talking to her to a while. So Jemena, I guess she didn't like that she would stop talking to her. She not responding to her calls and her texts. So she decided to block Tam out of all social media accounts. All the stuff that she had with Tam, she blocked her for everything. So it'd be like, basically like in 6 months, they hadn't been talking. So I guess Tam felt some way about it because they had been texting for a long time. They been changing text messages, and those text messages was deep. Like really deep, to the point that they really was confessing they love and saying they love each other and saying they want to be with each other, because Tam had just got off a 6-year relationship. So I guess her friends was encouraging her to get back in the dating scene, and that's what she really was Jemena. And she just like, she said Jemena had been helping her with her sexuality, because when she was dating with the previous ex-girlfriend, she wasn't comfortable holding hands in public. She wasn't comfortable or public displays of affection. She wasn't comfortable doing a lot of that stuff. Even though she was in a 6-year relationship with the girl, she wasn't comfortable doing a lot of public stuff. So it was mostly behind closed doors. But speaking with Jemena, it made her so comfortable. It made her very aware of who she is and what she's more comfortable about and what she could do now that she was never doing before. So it's like it was a breath of fresh air for her to have someone who could give her that comfort and breaking down the walls and the insecurities they have and some fears that she have. And it's like that. So after they just stopped talking, Tam was like, I kind of do really missed her in the conversations and the talks and stuff we had, and we'd be on phones for hours and we would fall asleep on the phone trying to talk to each other and stuff like that because we didn't want to hang up. I said, oh, that's nice. So she begged her sister, because she's staying with her sister in Houston, and she said, listen, text this number with your phone and see if she will respond. And basically, Jemena did respond. So they started going back again, because the sister said, hey, talk to her because they've been missing you and stuff. So they started going back and forth, texting and talking. So another final straw they had is when Tam had like a homecoming event going to. She had a homecoming at her school, and they was looking for places to stay and hotels and stuff. And I guess the books and the rooms was getting booked or whatever. They was trying to find the best good before everything get booked up. So Jemena said, listen, why you just don't stay at my house? So they said, are you sure? She said, fine, yeah, you can stay in my house. So they gave her the address. And basically, they went to the place. She never opened the gate. She never responded, nothing like that. So they left, and she said that was it. I couldn't be. I was done with her. And Jemena was texting back, said, "Where you was at? You never came to me. I was waiting for you and myself." And just going off and off and off and off. And I said, "No, you was never there." So that's how they really ended with those two and they really talking, and it just got crazy. So Jemena, oh no, so Tam just want to get help and see if she's legit, if she's real, and if I wasted my time, let me know. But I need your help in this situation because I just want to know because we really have been talking and we really have been getting my heart. I have opened my heart to her. She knew things and expressed to a lot of things. We expressed our love, and I really feel her. So I really want to know, and this is legit and real, so I could continue investing myself with this girl, or I could just move on. So they said, okay, give me all the information you have, and let's investigate. So Neve and Cammy investigated. They started a photo search. You know, that ain't really go well. So they typed her name on Facebook, and they came up with a profile. So they saw the picture of the one thing, and they said, hold up, and that's the same girl. And they was realized they couldn't might be the same girl. So when they looked at the picture, and Cammy said, yes, that is. Look at the tattoo. I'm like, oh, she had a tattoo there, and it's the same. And I said, oh, it's not that. It's the same girl. So they searched the thing Facebook page, and they saw that picture, and it matched the Facebook name that they had that she gave them, and it was two different profile pictures, but it's basically the same person. So it dated back to like 2011. So they could have said this is the girl. She had like two different pages at that time. So that was that. So they say, you know what? Let's go with the number. Oh, before that, the reason why they really ended after that stood up at that homecoming. Tam got a text from an anonymous number saying that who is this? Why you texting Jemena? You better stop texting Jemena. And so Tam said, who is this? I don't know who you are. And when you talk about it, you need to stop talking just to text Jemena. She said, well, Jemena is my girlfriend, and if you don't stop texting her, I will come down and beat you behind. I was like, ooh, that's a threat. And that the other day, I would have said, oh, well, then I'm not talking to Jemena. I won't be talking to Jemena anymore. I don't know what Jemena is getting me involved in any of this bull crap. Because, you know, people lie and people hide their double life. So I would take that and be serious about that. And I would say, I'm going to stop talking to this girl. Because I'm not getting beat up by anybody. Especially a person who I have never met before. So, no, I'm not getting beat up by her. So that's why they really stopped talking. So they would say, let's search the number that texted Tam that threat. So they text the number, and no, they text the phone number that Tam had about Jemena, and it came off with a guy named Daniel Wolf. And I said, Tam had been talking to this girl on the phone, so it clearly it's not a guy. So they text the number that threatened Tam, and that name it came to Andrea Taylor. So they searched that page, and it came something different. It came on another Jemena profile, and that didn't go well. And they said, okay, we got this different things, and this could be legit. And it said that she had two things because when they talk about Jemena, they say that she is a registered nurse. She does real estate on the side. She has two kids. She has a brother, and that's it. So I said, all right. And so they look at that and they said that's kind of similar to some of the stuff that she was saying. She registered nurse around the area. The other ones there said we don't know what it is. And then they searched the name on Google search. And it came up with a POF profile complaint page of saying that this girl got by Jemena Smith is fake and she be harassing people. She needs to stop. So there's been reports about that name. So they say it's a fake account and harassing people, and they be complaining about it. So I was like, oh, that's a lot. So after they had all that, and then they end up texting, messaging Dre and see if she would ever respond back. Basically, she never responded. So they got Tam up to speed. They brought her up to speed and tell her what's up. And they told her all the stuff I just said. They told her all about the two different pages, about the phone numbers, about messaging Drea that she never responded back about the Drea Taylor, who she is, what it could be about. And listen, if we didn't hear back from Drea, then the next step is you gotta contact. Oh, we gotta contact Jemena directly. That's the only way we're gonna get involved is because it's like she's been dodging and dodging and dodging, and we cannot get in a hold of her. Every time you're trying to meet with her, she never want to meet with you, and then it was a lot. And then blocking you, and then texting you back again, and then threatening you with somebody else and trying to get you to stop talking to her. So it was a lot of things going on what this Jemena was doing. And it's like she just always dodging. So they was like, let's message her. So Neve sent a message say, hey Jemena, what's up? What's going on? I'm Neve from Catfish, and I'm here with on behalf of Tam, and I just want to know if we can get you on Zoom so you could talk with us and see get the bottom of it because she really wants to meet you, and we need to set this meeting up. Send it. It's like this straight to the point. She said, who is this? Why are you messaging me? I don't know you, and why we need to talk. I said, oh, okay. Okay, all right, you mean to calm down. He said, it's just like, listen, I'm just with Tam and everything, and she just been really showing, expressing that she really wanted to see you. She really want to talk to you. So can you really get on a Zoom and just talk to us and just get the bottom of it? Let y'all two meet up and so you can see what's going on. Let's move forward from that. So she was like, oh my gosh. Tam never expressed to me that she thinks I'm a catfish. We've been on the phone for hours for a long time and a couple of times, and she never expressed that to me. I feel so crazy right now. I just feel so violated. I just feel upset that she would think I'm a catfish, and I can't think about this right now. I need some time to think. Can you give me an hour? They was like, okay. An hour. They said, all right, we're going to give you an hour. We come back and we convene in an hour. Hour came by, she never responded. More times came by, more time came by, more time was going, more time was flowing by. I said, how long you gonna sit there? It's like that was wasting hours and hours waiting for her to respond. So Neve said, what's up, what's going on? Like, are you there? Hello? Speak. Like, come on, answer the freaking calls or answer the text. And she reads them too. It's not like she not reading them, she reading the text. So after a while, she'll say, you know what, I can't do this right now. There's a lot of things going on and everything. But if you keep harassing me and texting me, then I will block this number. Okay? So Neve's like, oh, if I were Neve, I would say, oh, just simple, okay. But Neve had to be done saying, no, I'm not trying to victim blame or stuff like that, all that stuff. And she ended up blocking the number. I was like, Neve, you had to go through all that. Neve, why? Neve, you got to learn. Don't be so proper all the time. Just set this simple K. Would have been okay, right? But Neve had to do his Neve stuff, and she blocked the number. So they was like, oh, that's it. I guess that's all, folks. We got nothing else to do because she blocked the number now. Now, how are we going to get to reach her, hold of her? So they took it out, and Tam said, you know what, thank you, guys. Y'all tried and everything. I guess this is what it is. And it's like, I really want to know who I'm talking to because this is ridiculous. So they stopped. So 4 days later, Neve get a text and saying, listen, yeah, I apologize for all what's happened last time, but I'm ready to talk today, and we can get y'all to talk today. I could get in a Zoom now, and I'm definitely will show up. I said, oh, you would definitely show up. That's if I got definitely, like, you really ready. All right? So I said, we're going to make you definitely show up when you haven't dodged all this time. But she said she would definitely. So that's a proof right there. So they got Tam and Cammy back on, and they said that she said she will join the Zoom, and she would definitely come back. Right? So she got on the Zoom, and they got her. Tam, everybody was ready. She got on Zoom like this. Neve said, you know you can't get the COVID by talking virtually. You can take the mask off. She said, I will not. I said, girl, what? And she talked to the whole Zoom meeting with the mask on, like she was gonna get something. Like, we talking through the virtual camera, she will catch something. I said, unless you got somebody around the house with you, girl, you're not gonna need all this. But she kept it just like this throughout the whole thing. All right. And I was like, girl. So her name is actually Mina. She lives in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And she created a profile that Jemena Smith 10 years ago. I said, cool, 10 years ago. So she said it was something to do. I was just bored. Another bored this. What's up with this boredness? Like, y'all really that bored? Y'all just create profiles. But 10 years ago, you must be bored a whole lot. Like, you always bored, huh, girl? You had no excitement in your life? No excitement. So she was bored. And it was like, yeah, she just was something to do and all that stuff and talk to. It was nothing to be doing serious. I just did that just to do that, just to talk to people. And then when people don't get me, people noticed that I wasn't going to I was not going to text them or really FaceTime with them or meet up with them. They just up and gone and said, oh, I'm done with you. So that's that. So people would just believe in her and she just kept going to the next person. But this person, Tam, was kept going and going and going before I was like, okay. There's something going on. Now, it was just mostly supposed to be a friend thing. It was just not supposed to be that serious. But they said, we saw the text messages the back and forth with y'all two, and y'all was really serious, and y'all was really had deep conversations. It's not something you would say to someone who just could be friends with you. She said, oh, yeah, you know what, yes, I do really love her. I just really did caught feelings. Yeah, you called me, I caught feelings. I said, I don't know. Something about her just seems like such disingenuous. Like, she not really that truthful in what she's saying. I just not get that truthful vibe that she really wanted to work out with her. She just want to continue the thing with her so she won't stop communicating with her. So she will say, oh yes, I love her and I feel feelings, all that stuff. But she said, yeah, she just caught the feelings and everything. So people say, what's up with the freaking, your friend Drea or whatever, texting her saying she gonna beat her up, you was a girlfriend. She said, oh, that's my friend. I just want to get her to stop. I just want to get her to stop talking to me and everything. I think that was the way for her to stop communicating because it was just too much right now. And I said, oh my gosh. But she said, you know what, I apologize and everything because I have feelings and all that stuff and I shouldn't have did all of that, but I don't know how to express and all that stuff. I can't. And I really just want to know, I just don't want us to stop talking. I want us to communicating. I really apologize and I'm going to stop doing what I'm doing and I'm not trying to misplay you and everything. So that the whole time, Tam was mostly like this. I don't know. I think you're trying to play me. Like, I can't. Like, I just don't know what you do with this. I just can't really do anything. And no, I'm not feeling this. And this is ridiculous. You know what, Cammy? Can I talk to you one-on-one? I can't. So I was like, yeah. So Tam talked to Cammy one-on-one and said, "This is what you're gonna do. What you gonna do with the situation because the ball's in your court." So they got back together, and Tam and Mina talked by themselves. And Tam was mostly throughout this whole time. She said, "Can you just look at me? Look at me." And Tam was right back like this. She said, "I just don't know. You know what? And that time we got to chill and talking. We do have to chill with the dating stuff. We just gotta just be friends. You want to just be friends and just be friends because we ain't got nothing else to talk about right now." And she said, "Okay, I guess that's what's up. That's what it is. I do really love you. I really love you, but you're not gonna say it back." And she said, "I love you. You know what? I love you." And the girl Tam was like, "Oh, I guess you ain't gonna say it back. I ain't gonna say it back. I guess that's done, right? Okay, bye." I was like, "Yeah." She said, "Listen, we happy, Tam, that you stood up for yourself and you just move on and get your life together, okay?" So the follow-up is that Mina has been continuing talking to Tam and trying to text her and calling her. Tam was not responding at first, but Tam decided to give in and she started responding to the calls and texts. And she said, "You got to show her by your new actions. Show me that you really be real. You really want to be with me." And I guess the start was Mina told Tam her real name. I was like, okay. But that was MTV Catfish, y'all. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Tell me how y'all feel about this episode. Tell me what y'all think and what y'all thought. And I'll talk to y'all later, alright?